Hello, Gnomes team parents. It's Mr. H here again with another Friday update for what has been going on in school here this week and a little preview about what's about to happen next week. We're going to try it again on the webcam and see if I can not look at myself too much and make you dizzy. So a little bit about what we've been doing this week. We finished off Greece towards the end of last week, getting into Thanksgiving, and as we came back to the beginning of this week, Monday, we started talking about the ancient Romans, and we started first with geography, and we went into a little bit about where the Romans actually were, and so the students did an activity that kind of looked like that, where they were drawing a map and creating a map of the Roman world, the Roman Empire. And then we did 2 days in the computer lab doing a kind of SAS Curriculum Pathways website that kind of took the students on their kind of self-paced guide through Roman inventions. So there was the aqueducts, there were waterworks, there were laws, there were interesting things that the Romans kind of created. And they did an assignment where they did something like that, where they took some notes about the different things and took a little quiz about that, and that's going to be a grade that I'm putting into the grade book of the papers. Then these two papers were due today. And so we started on the Romans, and we were about to get started on the assignment today, which was about a Roman city project, where we're going to watch a video, and then we're going to actually design our own Roman cities. But of course, the news last night of Nelson Mandela's passing kind of paused us today, and so we took time out, which I think is appropriate, to talk a little bit about who Nelson Mandela was. When the students walked into the classroom, most of them could tell me that Nelson Mandela had died. A few of them could tell me who Nelson Mandela was. But my goal was, as we walked out of the classroom, that we would actually be better understanding who he was and why he was such a monumentally important person. So that's what we worked on today. That means we'll do the Roman City project starting next week. Now, one of the things I've started using in my classroom is the Our Opus blog, which I'll put a link in the video today. Our Opus is the social studies classroom blog that I use to kind of house things. This is kind of just for social studies. From time to time, there'll be a link from the Gnomes website over to the Our Opus, but the students now know how to use it, get there. There are extra credit opportunities available there. There are other things that I will kind of house there. The Roman City project is currently housed there, so if you'd like to take a preview of it, you're certainly welcome to over the weekend. Grades are going to be due next week. Extra credit that I've kind of assigned is due on Tuesday, and then our final grades are due next Thursday, which is the 12th. So if students are still working on extra credit this weekend, that's great, or kind of getting things done, but we are kind of inching our way closer to the end of the quarter. So next week is Roman City. We'll be done with Romans by the end of next week, and then we'll start talking a little bit about the Byzantine Empire. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. If not, have a good weekend.